Hello everybody and welcome to, it's usually the Starfish Podcast, but sadly we've got some sad news. Yeah, no, in the past we'd do this is Anya.
This is Wes.
But
welcome to the Starfish Podcast.
Yeah, but unfortunately the Starfish Podcast ceased to exist.
And is no more.
So thanks for subscribing, and I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah, we're just about to pack up. I don't even know why we even put all of this here.
Well, we thought we'd, for our viewers out there, we thought we'd at least, you don't want to go away without not saying anything, so we thought we'd show up, but it's a high and by. So
I mean, I guess before we leave, what's the highlights of the last episodes that we did?
Well, there's been many a highlight. It's a shame we're all talking in the past tense now, isn't it? I was looking forward for doing more, but yeah, I really liked the meeting the mentors. That was part of it. That was really good. Ask Anya was one of my favourite segments,
Just started and gone.
There and gone. So if you want to know more things about restaurants, just going to have to Google it, I guess, because this segment has come to an end. Wait a minute.
Fooled you.
Gotcha. Yes, Starfish Podcast has come to an end, but something more exciting has happened, hasn't it?
I'm sorry. I found it hard not to laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
As Wes knows, I have a bad poker face.
That's right, absolutely. I've tried to help, but bad poker face. But so at AIM Community, we have got creative mentoring, an incredible program that is designed around the arts, so music and drama, dance, art, filmmaking. And we've also got Starfish mentoring as well, which is more around the life skills and holistically supporting young people. So at the moment, what we've decided is those two things have come together and has created a space mentoring. So goodbye to Starfish Podcast and hello to the Space Podcast.
Still all the great things of Starfish Podcast. We're not going anywhere. We're just expanding.
And if anyone's ever concerned or worried about am I going to lose what I've got with Creative Mentoring, am I going to lose with Starfish? It's literally about bringing it all together. So all your greatest hits, also a few more exciting things, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the podcast.
Sounds great, Wes. Our very special segment of Starfish Podcast is not forgotten, and that is Would You Rather?
Would you rather? So thank you. This has come from one of our viewers of the podcast, which is exciting. So what is the question that we have got, Anya, for Would You Rather?
I want to read it very precisely because, we don't want to misread any Would You Rathers. Would you rather spend 24 hours in a desert or 24 hours in Antarctica?
Oh, do you want to go first on this one? Or?
I mean, I've thought about this one before.
Okay.
I've done this one with young people before. So, I asked the question. I'll answer the question.
Excellent.
So, I would rather live in a desert. Because one thing, if you know about me, is that Anya is not Anya or happy Anya if she's cold and then wet on top and tired. And you can get more of those things in Antarctica compared to the desert. And also, I've heard that drinking tea in desert cools you down. So,
there you go.
So I have my way of surviving.
Do you know any cafes in the desert?
Just bring a flask. Just bring some. You find some camels and put a lot of flasks of tea in there, and there you go. You're good.
That's not bad. I like that.
What about you, Wes?
Do you know, I not to be contrary, but I think I'm going to choose Antarctica.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Well, for a couple of reasons, actually. Reason number one, I want to visit every single continent on Earth. That would be great. I've been to Europe. I've been to North America. I've been to Asia. I've been to a couple. And I would really, really like to go to Antarctica.
Okay.
Because that's the hardest one to go to out of all the continents, unless you're a penguin and really live there. I will also bring a flask, but it's going to be of some nice hot drink in there. But also, the thing is, when you're in the cold, you can do a lot of things to try and keep you warm. I always struggle when it's a hot day. always struggle with like, oh, how am I going to cool myself down? Do you get like a cold drink? Do you like get a fan? But when you're cold, you can put a whole bunch of stuff on you to warm you up. So I'm more of like a winter person. So I think I'd really like to go to Antarctica rather than the desert.
Yeah, we really do have the opposites here.
That's right.
We've had such a good summer here, and I'm loving it. I'm living my dream life.
Oh, awesome! No, it's been a really good summer, isn't it? And hopefully you all out there have had a really good summer as well.
Yeah, and happy September to you all.
Happy September! Whoop whoop!
Back to school, back to college, back to
to work. Yeah.
For those that are term time.
Yeah.
Happy to see you and welcome you with a fresh podcast.
That's right. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So that would be my would I rather. I'd be in Antarctica as my option, and you choose the desert.
Yep, I know my ways to keep myself cool.
And let us know what you would choose out there out of 24 hours in the desert or 24 hours in Antarctica. What would you choose?
Yeah, leave it in the comments down below.
And bring some more ideas for us for Would You Rather as well. So what we'll do is we'll have a little bit of a break, but when we come back, we've talked about all the kind of things that happen at on the podcast and AIM, but we're going to talk about some new exciting things as part of the Space Mentoring. So stay tuned.
I can't believe I am. Thank you for my prize, and it's an honor to be the first winner of the Starfish Podcast. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, G Burns.
G.
So
Burns,
great to hear
awesome.
from you. It's so good to have our first winner, G Burns, and the way that he won this giveaway is by simply commenting. And
That's right.
we've had quite a few great comments, and we're so appreciative of it. So keep your comments coming.
Absolutely. And we'll let you know when the next prize is happening as well. So thank you very much for that, because this is supposed to be for young people and inspired by young people. And it's nice that G Burns, a young person, was actually giving feedback and nice little shout out. So thank you very much for that. And if you do want to be on the show as a young person as well and give your thoughts, you're more than welcome to be on the Space Podcast. So that's new, actually, someone having their own voice on the show. But we've also got a couple of things that are going to be new as part of a Space Mentoring, aren't we?
Yeah, and we're going to dive right in right now. So one exciting thing from September is the Starfish group now is a space group. So everything's changing to a space, not just a space podcast. Is going to become the Wednesday group is going to be the Youth Voice group. It is all in the name in terms of Youth Voice is going to be where young people can work on their leadership skills, where they can have their voice heard and what they want AIM community to be, whether that is fundraising, whether that is with our social media promotion, whether that is community support, events, any of those things listed. But young people also have the voice of what they would like to approach, what they would like to change, what they would like to have their voice and their fingerprint on at AIM.
So if you're a part of any of the programs as part of AIM as a young person, you're welcome to be part of it.
Yeah, it would be really great. And as a reminder, starting in September, it's a new group. Whatever vision you have for AIM, we want to hear it. If you don't have much vision for AIM, just come along and see. Maybe you can get some vision. And if you want to work on your communication skills, team building skills, leadership skills, you will be able to do that in the Youth Voice and even get some achievements. This is something that you can put on your CV. There's potential accreditations you can even get. So this is a real great opportunity.
Yeah, we've always wanted to champion young people's voice at AIM community, but this is like something that's really specific that we want to, about young people meeting weekly, regularly, to actually talk about things that would improve AIM, but also the wider community as well, which is exciting. So as Anya mentioned, there's like events that can happen, but also possibly some work within the community as well.
Absolutely.
Exciting time. So that is something that's new. Also something that's new, we've been given some funding for the Dorset Police and Crime Commissioner to have a drop-in, so a Friday evening space at this building that we are in now, AIM Central, for an hour a week to just hang out, for young people to hang out. And that's from the age of 11 upwards, up to 18. And it's from 6:15 to 7:15. And we're really excited because that is something that on a weekly basis, young people can come to, hang out. It's a good way to start the weekend. You know, I don't know how you start off the weekend, Anya, but if it's about hanging out with some of your peers for an hour, that's probably a good way to start, isn't it?
It's always like, oh, what you doing Friday night? What you doing Friday night? Youth drop-in is what I'm doing Friday night.
That's right, exactly.
You know, you don't even need to think about what you're doing Friday night anymore. So if you have that challenge of thinking of things you should do, come to the youth drop-in.
Exactly. It's absolutely free. That's good news that we've got funding for. So if you're someone who's like, oh, I don't know how, you know, I don't really want to expend any money, don't have to. It's done already. Yeah. And that's going to be around. And the good news about the drop-in is happening all year round as well. So during like half terms and things like that, we'll still be running, which will be really, really exciting. So good times. Come on down. So we're going to be starting this week, you know, so it's going to be exciting stuff. So please come on down and we'd love to see you.
Yeah, and it's very chilled.
And also, like, a big part of it is we want it similar to the podcast for young people, inspired by young people. We want that drop-in to be inspired by young people as well. So if there's any like games you have in mind or food ideas or activity ideas, please bring them because this space is your space.
Yeah, whatever way you like to hang out with people, tell us. We like to get new ideas.
Yeah.
From any fun games, as you said, and food. I don't know, even stretches. That's where my Pilates comes on in. Hanging out and stretch.
That's right, yeah.
To stretch out from the hard week.
Yeah, and also we part of that, we want to invite some special guests as well. So there might be some professionals from the sporting community, from the well-being community. All different people will be around throughout the year. So please come on down and check it out.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you.
Yeah.
We've had many segments here, and this is a new one, and this is a gold one, for sure. Wes has read many books, and you've been into hearing about these books. Maybe he'll give you some synopsises of them, so you don't have to read them, but you can pretend that you have. He knows a lot of information, and he reads a lot of knowledgeable books. But I don't know if he's been recently or not. And you'll be able to find out in Wes's Reading Corner, our new segment. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right, thanks for the introduction, Anya. This is great. So yes, I've been told many a time by people that I read a lot of non-fiction and information books, which I quite enjoy. But I have challenged myself, folks out there, to read a fictional book for the first time. So this is a book I've been reading. As you can see of my bookmark, I haven't quite finished it. So we're all going to find out how it all ends all together. I should read a little part of it, actually. Well, I'll do that later. I'll read a little bit later. But this book is called The Dare, and it is by Leslie Carver. It's a fictional book, and it's about two young people who were playing at school, and there's an accident that happens, and the one that's telling the story is saying it was an accident, but actually there might be some clues as to how we got there in the first place. And the reason why it's called The Dare is it could potentially be they was playing a game that went a bit too far. So that's what this book's about. I have no idea how it's going to end, but it is an exciting one. I am on page 307 at the moment out of 370, so I'm almost there. And what I'm trying to do is read it at the end of a month. I want to read and finish a book as well. So this is a really good book. I'll tell you what, the next time we have a podcast, I'll let you know how it ends. But it's an interesting one of the two main characters, the one who's telling the story and the one that the accident happens to. There's a lot of new truths that is unraveling at the same time. So the more you go through the book, the more that the main character learns about herself and learns about her family and her partner as well. So it is really good. Without giving too much away from the book, it is a really good read, you know. And I'm quite excited to read a fictional book.
Is it a bit of a mystery? Are you trying to guess how this has happened?
Yeah, so one of the key things is the main character, she suffers from seizures. So she also doesn't know how this accident happened because before the accident happened, it's got like a train track. So there's something around the train that happened. The main character, Lizzie, is like, I honestly don't know what happened. But there is potentially, I don't want to spoil too much, but there might have been a witness that was there and actually knows what really happened. So it's a really good book. As every page I turn, I learn something new about it, and it's really exciting. Try and read it every single night. the first and actually I bookend it my day. I read it first bit in the morning and the last bit at night. It is a good book. So The Dare, Leslie Cara. And it's not the only book that Leslie does as well. There's a few others. So if you want to know more about the books that I read, come to Wes's Reading Corner.
Have you enjoyed reading a fiction book?
Yes, it is very different. And I think they usually say, like, when you're going to bed, it's good to read something more fictional. It gets the imagination going a bit more as well. So, and I felt that.
Have you been having dreams about this story?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's been really good, and it's actually challenged me to read more fictional books. I mean, when I put my daughter to bed, like, we're reading like stories, but that's like really short 10-page books and stuff. But actually, reading a fictional book is really good. I read a lot of like heavy books, is what people have said out there, which I find really interesting. But actually, to read something that is fictional, it's given me a new lease on life. You know what I mean? I'm seeing the world a little bit differently. So it's good. The old imaginary brain of mine is working. So I'm quite excited.
That's great.
Yeah. And who knows what book's going to be next at Wes's Reading Corner.
Exactly. So that wraps up our new space episode.
That's right. Yeah. Which is exciting. And who knows what the future's going to look like. There's going to be, now that we've come together in terms of Starfish and Creative Mentoring, that means there's a whole breadth of new mentors that could be part of Meet the Mentor, which is exciting. There's new segments, there's people giving feedback, so it's like a new beginning. Even though like the podcast is quite new anyway, it feels like another new beginning.
It's always evolving and it's always something fresh. We're trying to keep it fresh for you guys. We're still a bit of a baby podcast, so we're still trying to find our feet in a way, learning to walk. So always happy to hear your feedback on what you enjoy, what you would like us to change. You know, all feedback is great feedback. But yes, we are expanding and there's a lot more things that will come with the expansion and the space being our name, and also 2 projects coming together,
which is really exciting. So yeah, if you've got any questions, get in touch. You know where the comment section is, or we're not too far away and our building at AIM Central, so if you want to come in and say hi, that'd be good.
Yeah, if you're local. I mean, G Burns, I don't know how local G Burns is, but if you're local, come on down.
Come on down.
We'll come and meet you.
Exactly. And until next time, this is Anya.
And this is Wes.
And this is
the Space Podcast.
See ya.
Bye.